Hi, and welcome to another version of Audiobook Theater Live. I'm Jeffrey Kafer. I'm an audiobook narrator, and today I'm going to be doing the recording of Exile by David Wood and Sean Ellis. This is book 3 in the Jade Ahara series, and Jade is an archaeologist. She's sort of a cross between Lara Croft and Indiana Jones. And this book starts with her being locked in a very dark room, shackled. She doesn't remember why, she doesn't know where she is other than she's in Haiti with her friend and protector, Professor, but he's not in the room, so she's kind of panicking. She doesn't know what's going on. So we're going to get right to it. This is a shorter reading, but it'll give you a flavor of the Jade Ahara series, which I hope you'll pick up when it comes out. So here we go. She shook her head, trying to bring her attention back to the matter at hand. If Professor wasn't also a hostage, she refused to entertain an even more dire possibility. Then he would move heaven and earth to rescue her. But she wasn't about to sit here playing damsel in distress, waiting for him to swoop in and save her. She pulled against the manacles again, not frantically, but in a methodical manner, testing them, trying to Excuse me. Not frantically, but in a methodical manner. Testing. Take 3. Not frantically, but in a methodical manner. Testing them, trying to visualize how she was restrained. The chains rose from the cuffs to a point about 4 feet above her head and slightly behind her. Using her feet, she scooted herself toward that unseen location and promptly encountered a solid wall. There was enough slack in the chains now to allow her to place her hands palm down on the rough floor. Enunciate. And promptly encountered a solid wall. There was enough slack in the chains now to allow her to place her hands palm down on the rough floor and push herself to a sitting position with her back against the wall. Something was protruding from the wall, right at head level, and after a moment of exploration she realized that it was a metal ring, about 2 inches in diameter, affixed to the wall through which the chain connecting her shackles had been threaded. She experimentally slid the chain back and forth through the ring, then turned her attention to the chain itself and to the cuffs around her wrist. The links were big and heavy, the kind used for securing gates or towing vehicles. They felt rough under her fingertips, rusty and pitted with corrosion, but still solid enough to withstand whatever she might throw at them. She probed the cuffs around her wrist. Like the chains, they were thick and utilitarian. They were not precision-machined like the handcuffs used by police officers, but were each fashioned from a single band of metal. Iron, judging by the distinctive, almost bloody smell in the air, bent into a circle barely large enough to wrap around her forearms, secured by the shank of a padlock that held the ends together. They felt like something from a medieval dungeon. The locks also felt like antiques, with bulky cylindrical lock bodies and oversized keyholes. A glimmer of hope shone in the darkness. She was no expert on locks or picking them, but she knew that the older the lock, the simpler the mechanism inside. Had her captors used modern padlocks, easily enough obtained even in Haiti, she would have been sunk. But with these old relics, she just might have a chance. But first she needed something to use as a pick, and she knew just the thing. She patted herself down, verifying that she was still in the same clothes she had worn in her last memory. Only now did it occur to her to wonder if her captors had violated her during her unconsciousness. There was no evidence to suggest that it happened, but this brought only slight comfort. She was chained up in somebody's torture dungeon, so maybe that was still in the cards. Not if I have anything to say about it. She unbuttoned her shirt halfway and was just about to reach underneath when she felt a vibration. She felt a vibration. Not if I have anything to say about it. She unbuttoned her shirt halfway and was just about to reach underneath when she felt a vibration shudder through the wall behind her. A torturous, shrieking sound, like nails on a chalkboard, electrified the air around Jade, setting her teeth on edge. And then her world was filled with fire. And that's it. That's the end of that chapter. And that is where our hero is right now. Stick around and grab the audiobook when it comes out. It's Exile by David Wood and Sean Ellis. But you start with book 1, which is Oracle, and listen to the whole series. They're great, full of adventure, a lot of history, a lot of research. So if that's your cup of tea, check it out. And until then, I will see you next time on Audiobook Theater Live. Thanks for stopping by.